Okay, so this is Photophobia. It's my entry for the game jam. So we're gonna start a new game. Okay, so started with a newspaper. The newspaper name is Lois de Niels. There's a lot of references to the Netherlands in here actually. We have a Dutch newspaper. It's called Trouw, which translates to loyalty. Okay, so here, this headline, you can see the headline that's, or at least an old version of the headline that's scrolling past here. And right here, 2 Easter eggs. The first one is in a heading called "Will AI Kills Us?" Small little bit about AI. One question that prominates in the scientific field is if we will ever create an AI so smart it grows out of control and begins replacing human being. Philosophers and scientists working in the field are divided on the subject. Some think it will, some think it won't. And this other bit is just from the Steam page of Witch's House. I just copy pasted that. I feel like it's funny because a lot of inspiration came from the Witch's House. And this picture here is actually a picture of Amsterdam, Dutch city. And the Dam is also a reference to the Dutch naming convention of Rotterdam and Amsterdam, which all are based on a river. So this is based on the Krila. It's a fictional river we made up. And then, so it's a city built on that river. So the citizens of Dam, once a prosperous city, have been seriously dying 10 years ago, causing hundreds of losses and thousands of evacuations. The cause of this catastrophe is still unknown. Despite the abandoned state of the city, the streetlights are still burning every night to this day, powered by the city's solar panel, illuminating the entire city. Numerous attempts have been made to shut the city down, but those that attempted this have gone missing, likely meeting the same fate that befell the citizens. Maybe I can shut it down, but I have to be careful. Okay, so originally he was gonna say lead together to human child down again, but there will be more references to that here. So this is just basic RPG making instructions. Okay, save often, and I have made a casual mode, which I'll talk about what the differences are when it comes up. So first is the cat, here little kitty. So these are all old saves. So we're just gonna save over this file. So name is Harold, it's just the basic name, I didn't really feel like changing it. We also notice it says here beta free. This is also in the release version on the itch.io page, but this is leftover. I forgot to change it before uploading it because this is not the beta anymore. This is the release version. So this door is locked. You have to remember that for later. Here, wolf is. So here you can see that if you get too close to the lights, like he says, everything you die basically. And then here it's just playing it up, telling the player like, hey, you die if you go to the light. As you can see here, most playtesters found this a very annoying mechanic, and I can see that. And this is probably the main cause of casual mode. I'll showcase right now. So here, this house, it's actually locked, so it's safe. If you go in this house, you burn to death. Because there's light in there, and light is deadly in this game. That's the entire premise. So normally when you die, it's like game over. So, but what if I enable casual mode? So now casual mode is enabled, so now when you die, instead of getting game over, you screen fades to black, the game over theme plays, and you're spit out back in the street where you last came from. Most of the time, there's an exception, but that's only minor, only real small setback. So now you can just freely disable it and enable it as much as you want. Here's the node, research node number 1. At first I had these kind of hidden in a book. Oh yeah, didn't you playtest this as well, Muffin? I think you, yeah, you did. They originally were all in one book, but playtesters said that it would be much better to spread it out, and I agree. I originally wanted to be like partly discoverable lore, partly hidden, but I don't really think that suits a game jam game now that I think about it more. But it will be something I think I'll do if I make a few of the game, which is not gonna be game jam. Okay, so yeah, a bit of problem with this song is that it really gets loud, which I don't really like. First few tests were a success. Develop a system which see them nearby without requiring much power. This will surely benefit the city by reducing the power bill for those street lights. So yeah, that's the basic idea, and this grows out of control. If you interact with this statue, I can remember it from a kid. Play here with Liz, I think her name was. I haven't heard from her since the incident. Of course, the incident, of course, being the citizens. There we go. The citizens all dying for no reason. And here, there's a crack in the floor here. I can feel the draft coming through. Perhaps I can open it. The hint for later. I think right now it does nothing if I go to casual mode. Yeah, but keep that in mind. Also a little bit of an error here, a little bit of bug. If you go through here, nothing happens. Through here, nothing happens. If you go through the bottom one, it actually says, I remember this car park from when I was a kid, hasn't changed a bit. Nice to see my childhood town again. It's a real shame I forgot to put that in the other two. But hey, it's fun Easter egg. Where you're actually supposed to go is right over here. Not a cat over here, and there's more lore bits. Used to live here near actually, moved away 1 year before the incident. Now you live here. Be careful where you step. So yeah, this Herod guy, he used to live here with, was friends with Liz, played in the park, but now moved away 1 year before the incident. And then the incident happened, and Liz, yeah, canonically Liz died, sadly. Heavily implied, and it is so. Okay, so here, this is the third puzzle I made. There's actually a bug in here, a really stupid one. You can just walk through all of this. You're not supposed to be able to do this. So I'm just gonna show how to solve the puzzle normally. There's also 2 Easter eggs here. One, if you, maybe more, like here, this garbage bin, empty like my soul. It's common, mainly badass heroes, where it often says that. I'm not sure if he got it from somewhere else, but there you go. And here, this dress, if you interact with this one long enough, when I would look in it, no one around, would be best opportunity. Put on the dress, you can actually wear the dress. I look cute. Doesn't change your character picture, that's because dresses are female and you can't. And that would look really weird, so I have to not do that. Oh. I don't think casual mode, no, casual mode doesn't do anything here. Now I'm wearing a dress. Here's another note, number 2. Research number 2. They rejected it. I don't want to risk the safety of the city. They idiots. Luckily for them, I've already tested myself and it's completely safe. Show them how useful my system is. Okay, so that like partly half of the time that street lights aren't on, which the city considers a risk. And yeah, he doesn't accept that really. He knows that it was stay on when there's someone around, but apparently it's still too risky for them. So here's another Easter egg. Some fruit lights on the table. Considering this a city been in for 10 years, you'd think they'd long be rotten. But like I put decorative things like fruit, and you think like, hey, 10 years maybe this fruit will be rotten. And you'd better leave it be. Don't trust it one bit. But you can also take a bite. Ow, it's wooden. Would help keep fake fruit on the table like this. So yeah, it's just fake fruit, so that's why it's not rotten. Anyway, there's a smashed crate over here, just inexplicably. The spores trading crate is in. see glimmers, something inside it. Pick up the crate. You actually move slower. Great. And here you can put it back if you want to. If you try to leave while carrying the crate, Harold does not like it. This crate is so heavy. Sorry, but I'm not carrying this around everywhere. Let me put it back. You might think, hey, is that a fourth wall break? Yes, it is. It's a fourth wall break. So what you're supposed to do is throw the crate. This will break the crate. Crate broke, there was a gem inside. But that's shattered now, useless. Planks are in good condition though. So you get planks. And then you can use the planks over here. But before we do that, you can do this over here. You see, there's a wardrobe filled with clothes and seeming supplies. There's even a half-finished teddy bear. So yeah, it's just a small Easter egg. Now that I think back on it, I could have made an Easter egg referencing the bear in the witch's house. But what's done is done, so I can't really change that. Like in the witch's house, you have to snip the arms of a bear to make it fit in a hole, and that's part of a puzzle. Okay, so build a bridge here and jump down, get the key. That was how you're supposed to solve the puzzle, but you can just get the key right away. Also, you can interact with the computer if I'm capable. The computer is shut off pressing the power switch does nothing. This is alluding to something I'll later explain. So now we got a key. Check the description. Spare key to Orange Street 1. So yeah, you know both of them are Orange Street. And one is all the way on the left. So here, this is the first puzzle made. There's a missable note in here. It's a shame it's missable, but oh well. Research note number 3. I implemented it in the park and the rest of the street now as well. It should convince them there's one issue. It's a little hard to manage. I should ask Lumina for an AI system. This is going to be big, so we need to put a good place to build it. Because it won't fit in my house. We'll dig beneath the park. That explains why there's a pickaxe over here. Because if you check this little vase of flowers, small vase with artificial flowers. Again, artificial because otherwise they will long be dead. Thank you for the help, Lumina. A note on the table reads. So, that confirms that this is, in fact, Lumina's house. So this pickaxe is Lumina's, and the wolf is not Lumina's, but houses. Oh, no, no. So if you just go save right now. Grabbing the pickaxe right away will make the wolf attack you. And that's a game over. You can't do anything about it, no matter how much far you run. You can't run while the wolf's stunning you. So what you're supposed to do is push the piano, then grab the pickaxe. Pick it up. And now the wolf bangs his head on the piano, and then you can run. So now save. And if you re-enter, the wolf's still there, so don't. That's why the note is completely missable. Okay, but now that you have the pickaxe, go to the park and remove there. And like I said, if you go back to casual mode, you can see that it actually gets highlighted. So that's easier. And now we're gonna switch back. So use the pickaxe. So as you exploded, the pickaxe was caught in the blast too. So actually you heard the right one first. This is a really subtle hint that you need to go to the right side first. Anyway, if you check here, it's Casimir now, needs something to go down safely. The lights were down in the park, maybe elsewhere as well. And you can see, these lights are out now. It's out now, I can approach it. So what you're supposed to do is go to the right street. Save it. And then this house is now open. This is the last puzzle I designed. Originally, over here was going to be a broken wine glass, but it turned out to make the puzzle way too difficult. So I had to remove that. Interestingly, this room also caused the bug in the first room. More on that later. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff you can interact with here. Oh, sorry, it's saving. No, not important. Really want big yellow bulbous welcomers. It's broken glass on the floor here. Looks like the door closed. It came from the ceiling where the lamp broke. Like it won't be harming me anymore. Because if you remember, the lamp broke and sorry, looking for something useless. Never mind. The lamp broke and that's why we can enter now. So this box filled the brim with green apples, 9 of them to be exact. If you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's more than 9, but you can only input 1 digit at a time. So that's why it had to be 9. Painting of a face of flowers, 5 blue flowers really stand out. And I actually turned only 5 flowers blue. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it's hard to see. Research note number 4 is here as well. Yeah, it's working wonderfully. Not only is it managing the lights outside, but it's also shut off anything inside the house that people don't need. They're slowly expanding itself across the city as well. So it's basically become a cancer, which is more evident later on. Research note number 6. Bed is adorned with 2 purple bears. There's also a bit of inconsistency here because the bed is purple as well, but I didn't want to stress that. The drawer is filled with expensive jewelry, seems to like color black, 6 of them are fancy hexagon. And here, crate filled with 8 orange carrots, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, more than 8. And 3 red wine bottles on the fridge. So here, small box with combination lock, rainbow stickers plastered all over it. So here, rainbows, I love them so much, all pretty colors, the brilliant order, what symphony, want to order my light this way. This is the hint that you need to put it in the rainbow color order. And these are the colors you need, so blue, purple, green and red. So if you try and order it in the blue, purple, green and red order, green and red, then you get them, you can't progress, because that's not right. But if you do that in casual mode, get an additional hint. That wasn't it. Maybe I need to rethink the order. Speedrun time. No, it's more like explanatory time. So that's another hint to. You need to do it in the rainbow order, but only in casual mode. Let's go back to normal. So you need to put it in rainbow order, so that's 3, 9, 5, 2. There we go, and a lockpick in there. Because this is a thief's house, as I imagined it. Your laptop turned off and without power. Now we get lockpick. There we go to the third house. Here you can switch the light switch. Click the light switch. Or you cannot. As you can see here, this broken glass, so it came from the ceiling where the lamp broke. It won't be harming me anymore. So this is a hint that you can't just like, you can safely flick the switch. And you see the stools that are over here now. So you have to push these out of the way. I can't go upstairs, I completely placed crackers in the way. This is just a little gag. Because you can't, if you don't want to go upstairs, then there's always blockades in the previous 2 houses. Except for the first one where you can't go upstairs. But this one I couldn't place anything here because then otherwise it blocked the switch. So yeah, that's why the crack is here. It's a little joke. So try to enter now, you get burned to death. So don't do that. What you instead want to do is... Oh, how far back do you go? Oh, it's lockpick still. Okay, good. Okay, but for the outfit... you have to interact with this dress 3 times, then you can put it on. It's just a fun thing I did. So you're supposed to remember where the furniture is. And this only happens if you enter without first flicking the light switch, otherwise it will automatically do. But it's fairly simple, you can just do it in the dark as well. It's a research note here, number 5. This is bad, I can hear people talking outside about their appliances shutting down. What is the AI doing? I need to shut it down quickly. So, move this tool out of the way. And then here, got a rope. Over here, a picture frame adorns this table. Could this be the previous residents? I hope they're okay. But he knows they're not. So that's that room. Nothing casual mode in there. Now it's time to go down. Slide the rope and through down the chasm. Now go down. Okay. What are you doing in a dark place like this? Let's just say from the lights here. Probably lots of rats too. So yeah, it's... Meow. A note. Research note number 6. This might be my last note. The AI is refusing my command for it to shut down. Develop some form of self-preservation. And sees me as a threat. Another subtle nod that it's like cancer. Not actually cancer, it's just like it. But that's not really intended, it's mostly coincidence. I have to go down there and destroy it. I don't know how strong it's become. I must prepare the worst. Might try to electrocute me. So here the dungeon. So these are all based on a timer. Pretty easy to figure out. Just go. Right here you must wait till it's on the rightmost and then you can just slip through by. Originally you had the save point here, but I decided to change it into a more dynamic save point. If you die in here, you just get sent back to the beginning. That's also different from casual mode. Oh, that's silly me. So in normal mode, say I die from this one right now, I go back to all the way to the beginning. But if I click this, and then go into casual mode, and then die, you get sent back to the room you were lost in. So now I'm still in the second zone. I'm gonna leave casual for now. No, wait, there's something else that's difference. Huh? Oh shit. That didn't seem like I should have hit, but oh well. Anyway, this is phase 3, you can glaze through it. I haven't patched it yet. It's part of Game Jam, so I don't think I can just modify it. Okay. But you have to just hide in there and then flick the switch. And then in normal mode, there's no hints. So when you go over here, he remarks, it's not giving up. There has to be another way. When are the Game Jam results? Couple of days, I'll check. Four days, 2 hours. Can we already see what other games are submitted? Yeah, just go to Game Jam game. Go to submissions. I already played through all of them now, except for Apartment, because that I couldn't get them all working. But yeah, there are all the entries. Anyway. So in normal mode there's no blistering and you can interact with all kinds of rocks in here. Except for that one, apparently. Like this one. Large falling stone certainly can carry this. So it's fun of Colonial to have it throw properly. Large falling stone. And this one. That you fell over leaving on rubble. Rocks are small but not too small. Maybe you can have the lever with it. So you need to pick up that one. And if you go to casual mode, these rocks glint though, so it's giving you a hint, like hey, you have to reuse that rocks. So pick it up, and then go to the marked spot, and then throw it. Oh, I forgot. If you can actually interact with the statue earlier and try to break it, but then you'll just get electrocuted. Gotta show it, but doesn't matter. Anyway, it's time to end it. This message only appears if you've done if you flicked all the levers, so it's like showing, hey, it's safe to do it now. So destroy the machine, charge at it with all your might, and then kaboom. The mist is destroyed, the lightning won't strike anyone anymore. My work here is done, it's time to leave the city. And here, a note. You read this, then it means I failed. I'll do my best to stop the machine, but I must prepare for the worst. I hope someone can destroy it in my stead. I want to say I'm sorry. I never imagined my creation causing such chaos. I was only meant to help. I could have envisioned what happened. I'll do my best to succeed, but I don't know what I can. Either way, farewell, and thank you. I hope it won't be too bad. Alfred. And Alfred is actually a reference to Alfred Dreyfus from my father. So that's fun. And then you just leave. Originally you had to walk back all the way by yourself, but it just made you do that automatically. So here we go. Done it. Goodbye, old Sidley. You can finally rest easy now. And then credit scene. Thank you for playing Photophobia. It was made by me, Saya. Yay, that's me. Music was made by Cryodon. Additional credits. Only used 3 of them. I didn't want to use too much. Hope you enjoyed. And fade to white. Fade to yellow actually. So that was Photophobia and all the other entries in the 4th RPG Maker Horror Game Jam. Overall it was quite a fun game jam. I really enjoyed it. Some games. Okay, so if I had to rank the games, excluding my own, because I don't think I can really speak about that one. So, yeah, the most fun were Michael, Withering Dreams. I enjoyed those 2 the most. They're both really interesting stories and decent and pretty good gameplay. The Damn Hospital also had pretty good gameplay, but it had a pretty good story. It had the best horror of them all. It was most scary, but it has the worst gameplay. Just choose your own adventure book style instead of the usual RPG Maker style. And then there was Orcycle of Death, which it was alright, but not something to write home about. It was more of a fun thing than anything else. But that were all the RPG Maker horror games. I hope you enjoyed my playthrough.